Good day. I hope you're having a nice morning, afternoon, noon, night, I don't know. So today I'll be teaching you how you can scam writers. Yes, that's not a joke. I'll teach you how to scam people. Okay, I'm your scam teacher. I'm joking. Actually, this video is basically for writers to be wary of what scams to avoid, okay? It's not me teaching you how to scam people, it's just the gimmick of the video. So I hope you don't take a problem with it. I'll be treating you as a scammer, okay? So, how you can scam writers. And today I have exhibit number 1. But remember, in the last video of how to scam writers, we talked about the main philosophy to scam writers with, and the main thing to be aware of, which is the basic framework of most scams, and it is lack of knowledge. A lot of writers don't know much about the business and the marketing and the numbers of book publishing. Most of them don't like it, and some of them are flat out scared of it. And so fundamentally, you can scam them because they don't know much about the business world. They just know how to write books. So if they look at a paragraph of writing, they can easily tell this is a good paragraph, bad paragraph, or meh, you know, just average. But if you show them a bad legal clause, they might not be able to tell whether it's a good one or a bad one. So fundamentally, we will be using this philosophy, combining it with another philosophy, which is hope. The good thing, or the best scams, always have hope in their heart. You basically exploit people's hope for something. And so, for example, writers hope to get published. So, for example, present yourself, like give them that hope, or present them the solution to reaching that particular or achieving that objective or hope or dream that they have. And you can basically make money off of writing courses or bad marketing practices, asking them for scrupulous, huge amounts of money that they have to pay. Well, guess what? Today we will be adding more to the list from the last video, okay? And exhibit number 1 in this video, agents, okay? Scamming agents. And the way you, let's say you're an agent, you want to scam writers. The way you can scam them is ask them to pay you money to get them published, okay? A lot of writers are not aware that you are not supposed to pay a dime to an agent unless he gets you published, okay? Once he gets you published and he gets you the advance, the agent will really only make money a percentage of your advance and your royalty. So fundamentally, you are not paying money to the agent before he gets you published. The reason why is primarily because if you pay him before he gets you published, he's not motivated to get you published. You understand how that works? It's very simple. This is the huge classic problem. If the money is guaranteed, I'm not gonna work. So you need to pay them after they get you published. Writer beware. But if you're an agent, you could definitely check if the writer is savvy or not in the beginning, and you could scam them if you determine that they are oblivious. Okay, you could be an unscrupulous, I learned that word a few days ago, so I'm going to be using it a lot. Unscrupulous agent or a scammer agent, you can easily scam writers, and that's how you can do it. Determine when you meet them how savvy of the business side of things they are and how familiar they are with the processes. So there you go. Exhibit number 1 in this video is agents that scam and ask for money to get you published, not a share of the advance that you got, okay? Prices, okay? Awards and prices. You can be scammed as a writer, and you can scam a lot of writers by offering them to essentially pay to be an award-winning author. An award-winning author or stickers on a book can really boost sales. However, only the right stickers. A lot of writers are not aware of this. A lot of writers think, by just getting an award that sounds fancy, I might be able to increase my sales. And the desperation could kick in, and they might pay you money for that. So the hope is what? Getting sales and becoming more famous. Well, guess what? You can help them by giving them the awards they need to be famous. Well, guess what? They then pay you money to do that, and you get to scam writers. However, furthermore, or adding more to this, there are actually examples I can give you. of writers who are essentially famous for doing this. Melissa Foster is actually a huge writer who was caught multiple times doing this, actually many times. She essentially pays for fake awards, okay, and awards that sound fancy, and she pays for those awards over and over. The people are making money off of her, but she's also getting these awards, okay? So in an article that I'll link down below, it writes, the Melissa Foster is the poster child for fake writing awards. Legitimate awards are highly selective and recognized throughout the publishing industry. Anyway, let's go to the second paragraph, right? Illegitimate awards come from companies that are neither highly selective nor recognized throughout the publishing industry. Illegitimate awards don't have strict rules or careful oversight. Illegitimate awards allow anyone willing to pay the entry fees to enter. Anyone, okay? They allow authors to enter a book in many genres and as many times as they like, and for as many years as they like. If an author enters books over and over for as many years and in many categories as Foster did, a win is almost assured. In fact, entering the same books over and over in multiple categories over many years assured Melissa Foster of multiple wins. Awards she couldn't win through this method. Melissa Foster appears to have recruited author friends and others to volunteer as judges. When Melissa Foster won, Melissa Foster then acted as a judge in a different year to return the favor. This goes deep. She became so adept at this scheme, she even tried to start her own awards program in 2011. The article goes on. One of the many illegitimate awards Melissa Foster has won is the Beach Book Award. Beach Book Award is run by an outfit out of California that allows an author to enter as many books as they want for as many years as they want, as long as they pay $50 for each book entered. The same company runs 17 identical award programs with different names: Green Book Award, Hollywood Book Award, San Francisco Book Award, Beach Book Award, Paris Book, New York, blah 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 blah. Last one is Great Midwest Book Award. And so you can see book awards are a big business. It is such a large business that you can afford essentially to have a huge and a fat stacks of money by running like 20 different ones or like 17 different ones, as we just saw, and making a lot of money because countless people enter, but it's $50, so they enter again and again and again and again, and in many times a year, and you could make $500 or $400 a year from one participant, and you could repeat that hundreds and hundreds of times, and you could make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of US dollars. And a lot of these could be non-profit or something like that. So fundamentally, you could make a lot of money that is not even taxed. So it's a huge scam. Beware of it if you're a writer. Of course, the father, the daddy, the grandfather, the grandma of all scammers, okay, and scams that you could really pull off, that would, if found out, destroy your career as a writer, is essentially reviews. A lot of writers believe, rightfully so, which is correct belief, that reviews help to get sales. This is actually effective marketing strategy. Don't despair. Reviews are good, but as long as they are legitimate. However, how could you scam writers through this? Well, a lot of writers, and in fact every writer I know of, believes that reviews are integral. If some of them don't get a lot of reviews, you could essentially present yourself as the solution to their problem. No reviews? Don't worry about it. Give me your money and I'll give you reviews. And so fundamentally, fake reviews or buying fake reviews and selling fake reviews is one way that you can make a lot of money scamming writers. But fundamentally, as a writer, you shouldn't do that. If you are found out, your career is ruined. Number two, these people who are giving you the reviews clearly haven't really looked into the book too much, and so they're not going to be able to present a good image of what your book is to the readers. And when readers read your book, if it's overly positive and they don't find that, what you can end up with is disappointed readers or people who think that your book is overhyped, which is worse, okay? So fundamentally, buying fake reviews is not a good idea. In fact, I'll be making a video soon of how fake reviews and buying them ruined the career of a lot of writers out there, okay? There is a lot of scammy shit out there. I'm gonna be covering all of it for the writers, okay? For the sake of the writers. In this video, that's something you need to be aware of. Don't do it. Here's the exhibit number 3 in this video, and the last one. There are things that are free, almost free to get, right? For example, if you put down a word and you came up with it, you have the copyright for that particular writing. You, sir, have the entire copyright to that writing that you just put down. And then there is the ISBN number, the International Standard Book Number, okay? And so this is a very integral thing that you should have. But fundamentally, what happens is that it's very cheap. And it's not, no one is allowed to profit from this, okay? Not in my home country. I don't think it is in the US or in the UK. So fundamentally, no one is allowed to profit from the ISBN. However, these are free services, and there is many more out there, okay? Almost free, essentially. However, there will be scammers who present themselves as the solution, right? The solution to get you a copyright. They'll tell you, hey, do you know that if you don't have legally recognized by court copyright, that your writing could be stolen? So what happens is that writers get scared, they pay these people money and they get the copyright. These people will buy the copyright, or they'll get the copyright for like $40 from the government. Copyright that you already had, by the way. You just had to pay $40 for it to be legally complete, right? But you had the legal immunity for your work before, so you didn't have to pay for legal immunity for your work. So fundamentally, they take from you like $200 or $300, and they get it for like $40. So they make money off of the difference, okay? And so this is really a scam that worked. You want to scam writers, huh? You can scam them that way. You can scam them that way, okay? You can take their money for stuff that is almost free, that is cheap to get. I mean, $40 is not cheap, but $40, okay? It's not $400. Exactly, so that's the point. These are more scams that I found, and I'm going to really leave it there. Okay, I'm going to really leave it there. I'll hopefully be making more videos like this in the future. Tell me if you would like more, and I hope that you took something from this, okay? Either you learned how to scam writers, remember the main philosophy, present yourself as the solution to reach the hopes and dreams. Number 2, they don't know much about the business, they don't know much about the numbers, so scam them with heavy numbers or legal jargon. Most of them don't even know the legal jargon of the publishing world. I happen to have some familiarity, but I know enough that I don't know enough, okay? I know enough to be scared of this shit. So I hope that you took something from this, and tell me what you think of this stuff down in the comments below. Have a nice day. Bye.